Good day. I am Erd Lawrence Balangit from 11 STEM 2, and this is my speech about energy, entitled Our Responsibility to the Future of Renewable Energy. First, did you know that the total electricity the world uses in 1 year is about equal to the energy the Earth receives from the sun in just 1 hour? To put it into perspective, that is enough energy to charge 7 billion smartphones, practically one for every person on the planet. This fact highlights our immense energy demands. Still, our planet faces significant environmental challenges in the way we produce and use energy. Now, most of us are familiar with fossil fuels. These energy sources such as coal, oil, and natural gas are well known for their negative environmental impacts and are major contributors to global warming. Fossil fuels remain the primary source of energy worldwide. However, extracting and burning them comes at a significant cost to the planet, resulting in air pollution, habitat destruction, and even climate change. As students, we may not be able to solve these problems overnight, but even small actions can make a difference. Simple steps like reducing energy consumption, promoting awareness, and supporting sustainable practices help ensure that energy remains available for future generations. At school, students can organize energy saving challenges to create classes and grades to see who can reduce their energy use the most. Moreover, forming clubs focused on sustainability can also provide a platform for students to share ideas and promote eco-friendly practices. Now, outside of school, students can hold workshops or informational sessions with friends to discuss topics like recycling or renewable energy, empowering each other in action. Before discussing ways to conserve and protect energy resources, it's essential to understand why the common energy resources we use today significantly impact the environment. Energy is a valuable resource, but many sources are finite and won't last forever. Therefore, preserving and conserving energy can help secure a better future, enabling future generations to benefit from reliable and sustainable energy. Beyond individual actions in our own home, our role extends to the community where collective efforts can have even greater positive impact to our environment. Today, most of our power still comes from traditional sources like coal and gas. Relying on these sources is a major problem for our planet because they produce pollution that harms our air and drives climate change. Switching to renewable energy, such as solar and wind power, is a key step toward a cleaner, more sustainable future. Of course, making this change is not always easy. Building new power plants is expensive, and encouraging adoption requires a shift in everyone's mindset. Moreover, not everyone can afford upgrades like panels or energy efficient appliances. However, there are still free or low cost actions that can have a significant impact, such as turning off lights when not in use or utilizing public transportation more often. The first step is simple, understanding why this transition matters. We can all start with small changes at home, like replacing old light bulbs with energy efficient appliances or choosing appliances that use less power. For those who are ready to do that, installing solar panels in roofs is another option. These actions can save money on electricity bills and reduce our dependence on non-renewable resources. Now, moving on, there are many simple ways to protect and conserve energy at home. First, it's important to be mindful of your energy use by only plugging in appliances when you need them and unplugging them immediately after use. This small action can help reduce electricity bills and prevent unnecessary energy consumption. Additionally, always turn off lights when they are not in use. Consider making the most of natural daylight by opening curtains and blinds instead of relying on artificial lighting during the day. Regularly clean and maintain appliances such as conditioners, refrigerators, so they operate efficiently and use less power. Lastly, washing clothes in cold water and air drying laundry whenever possible can also save electricity. Beyond our homes, we can work together as a community to conserve energy. Taking part in community-led recycling and composting programs help reduce the energy needed to produce new products. Additionally, education for better public transportation and more bike-friendly infrastructure encourages people to use alternatives to driving, which conserves fuels and reduces emissions. Students can participate in local initiatives such as school recycling drives to inspire their peers and other city actions. These actions not only contribute to energy conservation, but also foster a sense of community involvement and environmental responsibility. Now, in conclusion, conserving energy is a responsibility that extends beyond individual households to the entire community. By being thoughtful about renewable sources, adopting local habits at home, supporting local initiatives, we can collectively reduce our environmental impact and ensure a more sustainable every small action, whether it's unplugging appliances, participating in recycling programs, or promoting cleaner transportation options, contribute a lot to preserve energy resources and protect our planet for generations to come. Just as the introduction highlighted, the immense energy our world consumes and the environmental challenges we face, it's clear that every effort, no matter how small, plays a vital role in shaping a cleaner, more sustainable future for our planet. Thank you for listening.